My name is Satchel. I'm a lead guitar player for Steel Panther, and what I'm here to do today is help the younger generation. When I say younger generation, I mean guys in their 20s and 30s. Help them sexualize their show a little bit. I know there's a lot of guys out there in rock bands that want to get laid a lot more, and you know, Steel Panther, we get laid a lot. As a matter of fact, we get more pussy than probably any other band if you add it up by weight. So I'm gonna help you guys out. My first tip for sexualizing your show is be totally fucking hot, like me. I do a lot of work out at the gym a lot, you can probably tell. So work on my pecs, my triceps. Girls love triceps. And just try to get as many muscles as you can. You don't want to overdo it though. Don't roid up, because then you'll be so big that you won't be able to move your fingers fast enough to sound bitchin'. So work out, because girls love that shit and they love muscles and stuff. Sometimes, if the bigger you get, you know, your cock look a little bit smaller. Fortunately for me, I got a pretty big dong, so work on that. That's tip number 1. What's up? It's Satchel again. It's time for tip number 2. I haven't gone anywhere, but I'm back just in case they made a cut on that one. All right, tip number 2 for looking totally sexualized in your show. Check it out. Wear spandex, okay? Check these pants out. Sexy, right? If you're a guy and you're getting turned on right now, it probably means you're gay. But what you need to do is buy some spandex that look like this. Because let me tell you something, chicks dig this shit, all right? Sometimes I wear them all by myself in my hotel room and I just masturbate. That's how sexy these things are. And girls love that kind of shit. That will totally turn on the girls in your show. That's tip number 2, right? Let's keep this between us, okay? We don't want all the bands wearing this kind of shit, because then what would be special about Steel Panther besides how bitchin' the lead guitar player is? Tip number 3. Tip number 3, let's do that. Okay. Tip number 3, you ready for this shit? I don't even remember what tip number 3 is. So I'm just gonna make this shit up off the top of my head. Tip number 3, when you're rocking and there's a ton of people at your show, which probably isn't gonna happen at your show because your band isn't as bitchin' as mine, but if it ever does and there's a bunch of people at your show, you find the fucking hottest chick in the front row, okay? And you totally ignore her. Don't look at her at all, because that will make her want you that much more. You find the fucking hottest chick and you go up to her and you look at the girl next to her and you do this shit. Right in her face. And then the hot chick will be like, what's wrong with me? And that will play into her low self-esteem, and before you know it, you'll be fucking the hot chick, okay? There you go. Tip number 4. You guys ready for this shit? I didn't even think I'd get to tip number 4, because the first 3 are gonna get you laid. Tip number 4 for sexualizing your show. Try to be in a band with dudes that are uglier than you, because you're gonna look that much better. Do your hair up, put some eyeliner on and shit. Sometimes, you know, you put your sunglasses on and shit, so then people think you're too cool and shit. Like, check this out. How bitchin' is that? I'm not even playing guitar and girls gonna want to fuck me if I do that shit. Hey, let's go right to tip number 5. When you're done with your show, don't even say thank you. Just fucking take your guitar and throw it on the ground. And don't turn the volume down. Just leave the volume up, throw your guitar on the ground. It's feeding back and shit, and you walk off stage. Just do that. And girls will be like, oh my God, I want to fuck that dude. That's how sexy that was. That's a sexy move. That's 5 tips to get you laid.